What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Lineman Football, and today I have a review for you guys on my Nike Pro Combat Girdle with all the pads built into it. Now, this girdle cost me $79 on eastbay.com, and the one without the knee pads is $50. Now, a lot of people like it without the knee pads, and in a bit I'll go over why I prefer it with the knee pads. And so first I'll start off just the material. So the material for the large portion of it is a mesh material, and that's so it's breathable and super light, and just to help with movement. And then also on the inside in here, it is all compression material. Now the pads in it, you have the hip pads, which are kind of weird. They kind of come right here instead of on here. It kind of takes a little bit to get used to. You have the thigh pads with these extra plates, and I'll go over those in a bit. You have a screen printed Nike symbol, and you also have the knee pads, and last you have the tailbone pad. Now these hard things, they can come off. They just come off on the inside. They are a little tricky to get off, but I leave them on because since I'm a lineman, if I'm getting helmets in here with, say, a D lineman trying to chop on the goal line, then these are helpful. But if you're, say, something like a cornerback or a DB receiver, you might not want these just because you're looking for more of speed instead of protection. Another thing I have to get used to with these is right here, how it kind of digs in right here when you bend over. And then the last thing I'll go over these before I put them on is the knee pads. Now, the knee pads are a really weird shape, how they go around your knee. And a lot of people don't like built-in knee pads, mainly because they like to get their own knee pads and cut them down nice and small and then form to their knee. But with the pants, my practice pants over the years, what I've got are pretty awful. And so usually the knee pads, the pants go way too low on my knees, and so then the knee pads are usually on my shins or something like that. So by getting it with the built-in knee pads, it doesn't matter how low the practice pants go, I'll always have the knee pads right on my knee. Another thing with this girdle is you do have to go a size up because it is a little tight. So I bought it in a extra large, and it ran me, with shipping, because I live in Canada, it ran me $100. So it was $20 shipping for me. And that's really, before you put it on, everything on here is screen printed. It does say dry fit there, and it is compression on the back. And so next, you'll see me with it actually on. Alright, so here's me wearing the girdle. Now, as you can see, I still do have the pads on, and here's how the knee pads look. When I didn't have it on, I thought the knee pads would be more like this, and I'm not quite sure why they made it so it rotates like that, maybe to curve with your knee. I'm not a super big fan of the knee pads, but I still have a good range of motion with it. But one thing I don't like is right here, kind of digs in a little bit when I'm getting down. Not super bad because they're not super stiff, so they will flex with it, but overall, I really like this girdle, and I'll just grab a pair of pants. Show you what it looks like with football pants. These are just my practice pants. I don't have my game ones yet, so I'll string it a little long. Okay. What's up? So it's like with these practice pants, my range of motion is a little bit restricted, but otherwise I really like the thigh pads and how they curve around your leg really nice. And then once you get practice pants on, the knee pads do feel really good on your knees. Wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. Otherwise, I really like these. You know, you still have a really good range of motion to get down. And yeah, so I definitely recommend picking these up. Again, a lot of people would like to custom form their own knee pads, but I'm happy with these considering I don't have to put them in my practice pants. So that's a really nice part, and before games makes it a lot easier. You don't have to like put them in every time or do all that kind of stuff. So, yep. Thanks.